All right, What Do You Collect podcast? We're here at SneakerCon Philadelphia. We're here to check out Trading Card Alley that they're just launching at this show to be on for many future shows. Bunch of trading card booths, big names in the collectible world, and tons of sneakers. Here we go. What do you collect?
What do you collect? Show me your collection. You're my one of one. You're my kind of obsession. My big break.
This segment is brought to you by NBA Top Shot.
Within, what do you collect? Oh, what do you collect? Ooh. Flipping through your comics, hand-drawn heroes in hand, Pokemon, Magic, V-Friends from across the land, graded gem slabs, she's my number 10. Tell me all your stories, I'll start you up again. Secrets in your binder, treasures in your room, every little sticker, every little cartoon. What do you collect? Show me your collection. You're my one of one, you're my kind of obsession. My big break, my case hit. Open up and show me what's hidden within. What do you collect? Oh, what do you collect? Ooh, what do you collect?
Yes, we're here at SneakerCon Philadelphia. We're here talking with New Concept sports cards. How are we enjoying the show so far?
It's been a good show so far. So they're just getting into the sports card aspect of it, and it looks like they're getting a lot of interest. So it looks pretty good.
Very nice. And you guys, this is one of your first shows, or you've been at a bunch of shows?
We do a lot of card shows primarily, but we wanted to. I used to be in the sneaker market heavy, so we wanted to give it a shot.
Nice. So. And as we know, a ton of sneakers as we were chatting about, backed by athletes. And some of the athletes are here today. We just got a little bit of a look at Brandon Graham over here.
In shape, man.
That's it. You an Eagles fan, by the way?
Huge, man.
I mean, look at
tattoo.
A tattoo.
I can't even see it.
Eagles tattoo as well. So we got serious fans here, and collectors, and selling, and trading. What else do you guys do? Tell me a little bit about.
So we have a store in Medford, South Jersey, around 30 minutes away from the convention center. We do hobbies as well. So we do model rocketry. We do Pine Card Derby for the Cub Scouts.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
So it's like really a family store. It's great.
That's awesome. Like a real neighborhood card store.
It's been there for 30 plus years, and I'm a proud owner. I took over about 3 years ago after I got out of the military.
Congrats. I love that's how I got started in the hobby, from just like small card shops. I think it just kind of builds that community vibe where you could come in, trade, you can meet other collectors. Definitely more enjoyable than just going down an aisle in a box store, and you're kind of on your own. You rip something good in the parking lot, you got nobody to tell.
Exactly.
But it's great in the card shops. So what special cards, anything here that you brought that is hard to find?
So this isn't my most expensive card here today, but I go to Villanova currently. I'm a junior.
Nice.
This is a Jalen Brunson game used.
Oh. No way. What is this? How did you know by my New York accent I would like this Jalen Brunson?
There it is.
There it is.
I heard it.
Look at this. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is
that is
number
nice.
5.
A 5. Get out of here. This is nice. Wow. All right. So listen, New Yorkers, you got Jalen Brunson limited to 5 jersey patch that's located right here. So if you're around today, come on down. But otherwise, you can still reach out to New Concept Cards. Some awesome stuff. A good dude here. So check him out. We're checking out SneakerCon Trading Card Alley. Here we are with Wino Win. How we doing today?
Amazing. Living the dream, man.
Awesome. How we feel so far? What is it like talking to collectors? Have you guys been to a bunch of shows before, or this one of the first?
We do a lot of shows, but this is our first SneakerCon. I mean, this is the first Trading Card Alley. I've noticed in the very beginning of the show, a lot of the vendors are coming to us for deals, and it's very cutthroat because everyone is everyone that's vending here is trying to get a deal.
Sure.
So there's a lot of negotiating.
Right.
But we had some really good negotiating today. We made some money.
Nice.
And now we're having fun out here.
It's hard work out here.
It's hard work.
It's hard work, but you get.
I've been sweating.
That's it. Yeah, really. Coming down to the wire on some of these deals closing in. What's some of the cards you brought with us? Brought along today and showing to some of the collectors here?
Yeah. So we brought a lot of One Piece. We have a lot of Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon sealed products. But we wanted to leverage One Piece today because we knew that there's only going to be a few people that were selling One Piece.
Okay.
So we wanted to kind of leverage that market and hopefully get better. make some sales on that today, which have been doing really good.
Awesome. And the One Piece stuff I know has been going crazy. You know about, obviously, the college basketball games.
Yeah.
A lot of the news that was going on, the promotions. Did you get any of those? Did you get down to those?
Let me show you.
All right, well, come on back. So they're basically at some of the college games. They were doing a promotion where One Piece has basically did every college game. They were giving away a card as a promotion if you attended the game.
So fortunately, we sent it to PSA and we got a perfect score. So,
no way!
Yeah,
nice.
we got a PSA 10 for
Look at this. Want to take a look here? Want to show this on up?
There you go.
There it is, guys. You know how long people waited in line and hope to pull that one right
That's
there?
right, yeah.
And a 10, a mid 10.
You know what? We have a couple at home that we're going to keep for ourselves, but
Nice.
you know we have a couple that we're selling today. Hopefully, it goes to a good home.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, check them out. Why Not Win over on Instagram and anywhere else. Where else can we find you?
Instagram. So our Instagram is @winerwin_cards, and we also have a vending machine in Woodbridge Mall in Woodbridge, New Jersey.
Oh, that's my neck of the woods.
Yeah, well, that's where we're
nice.
from. That's
All
where we're
right,
from.
sweet. Check them out, guys.
We good.
Yes, we're here at SneakerCon Philadelphia, here with Mischief Toys. How we doing? How
Doing good, man. We're doing really good. It's been a great day so far, and it's only 2 o'clock.
Yeah, look at it. And this is the first time that we're doing this here, right? SneakerCon having trading card centers.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
You're part of history.
It's been great. A lot of fans showed up, which is great. I love seeing this. This is awesome.
I love it. This is great. And where do you guys normally sell? Other shows or?
So we were just at C2E2. We're here this weekend. The next con we'll be at is New York Comic Con. All of our sales are online. We do figures that are limited. This one happens to be our Cosmic Ghastly figure.
Nice.
And the actual artist is right here. He's with us. Our friend Rodney from Vertebrae 33, killing it out here. We did resin figures with Jay Martin, who's a couple booths down. Shirts, hats, pins, you name it, we got it here.
I love it. And where do we go to find out some more and follow you guys?
Sure, yeah. So go to mischieftoys.com and follow us on all forms of social media at Mischief Toys. And we have a group on Facebook called Mischief Toys Collectors. So go join all the things.
Fantastic. And what are some of your most popular items selling and the ones that are really, that most of the collectors are out there trying to get?
Yeah, so we have, like, it varies, right? Because we have a lot of limited figures. But we worked with the band Guar, and we did a signed figure. The whole band signed about 10 of the figures, I think. And those are really sought after. And we have some really low number figures, like the Narrator Initiation Ghastly. They are like crazy. People go crazy for them.
Nice, fantastic. All right, well, look out for them. Mischief Toys, follow on social, and appreciate you coming here today. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
Same
of
here.
course. Thanks
so much. Professional Pokemon collectors here today.
Yes, sir.
Where we all from, and what are you here? What are you here to collect today?
You know what I'm saying? My name the Pokey Gangster. You know what I'm saying? I go by Drummer the Drum Lord. I go by Dollar Baby. You heard?
All right. We got one more collect.
Cash, cash.
All right.
And we the Pokey Gang. You heard? But we collect Pokemon, but everything really ain't. Yeah, we collect everything. You know what I'm saying?
But your most prized collectibles are the Pokemon that you're out
Pokemon.
for?
Well, mine's a Naruto.
Okay.
I collect a lot of Naruto collectibles. So that's
I'm
mine.
kind of fresh, man. You know, I'm still getting into the whole TCG thing. You know what I mean? So I'm starting off with the Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Do you just collect? Do you sell, or do you trade? What's some of your?
I'm a big Pokemon anime content creator.
Nice.
So really, I just collect. You know what I'm saying?
Nice, man.
We're here with our sponsors, Next Legacy Gaming, the #1 TCG shop in New York City, Times Square.
Next Legacy.
That's my neck of the woods. I know what that is.
Oh,
That's it.
you gotta
I'm Brooklyn, man. I'm gonna show up there.
Come on us, man. We right on 7th and 41st Street.
Nice.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm gonna be there. All right.
Nah, absolutely.
Come check
Come
it out.
through, man.
That's
Come
it.
through.
I love it. So basically, a lot of the collectibles that we talk about. What are some of your rare ones, or ones that you just can't sell, or ones that you're like, this ain't never leaving my hands?
The rarest one I think right now that I got a Steph Curry Mew that's signed by Steph Curry and fingerprinted by him, and it's only like I think it's only 50 of these or whatever.
You can get it to 27 other countries with that fingerprint and stuff. That ain't bad.
Man, it was gifted to me, and it's probably probably now when he gave it to me, it's probably like $5K. So and that was like almost a year or two ago. So I know it went up by then.
That is sweet. Nice. Well, listen, guys, we're gonna everybody take a look. Follow here. We got some serious collectors.
Pokey Gangsters, the Pokey Gang.
Appreciate it.
Go.
Thanks so much. All right, we're here at SneakerCon over in Philly. We got Brandon Graham here meeting with fans because of Leaf trading cards. Come check it out.
What do you collect? Show me your collection, you're my one of one, you're my kind of obsession, my big break, my case hit. Open up and show me what's hidden within. What do you collect?
Oh, we're here to talk about Leaf trading cards. I'm Paul, by the way.
Josh.
Josh, nice to meet you. Same here. Just love the collectibles and always a big fan and love some of the cool stuff coming out with Leaf. You want to tell us just a little bit about this event and some of the things coming up for the rest of the year?
Yeah, for sure. Love collecting. It's been my whole life, honestly. Been doing it since I was a kid. So, dream come true for me. This was actually my first sneaker con, so it was cool for me. We had Brandon Graham here doing some meet and greet, handing out some cards. Allen Iverson here, meet and greet, handing out some cards. So it was a really cool event just to try and get, there's a lot of sneaker collectors. See if we can convert some of them to card collectors as well. The collecting community is huge and strong right now. Let's keep it rolling, keep it going. We have so many amazing things coming out. We just had a pop culture product come out that has, an insane checklist of pop culture. Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and Margot Robbie and Nicolas Cage. I mean, it's just all kinds of crazy stuff. We do all kinds of sports. So we do baseball, basketball, football, hockey, golf, tennis, Lionel Messi, Steph Curry, Allen Iverson, Brandon Graham. It's pretty much anything. We do pickleball, bowling. We do a little bit of niche stuff that's kind of unique. So It's fun. Keep it fun and interesting.
That's something I always love with collecting Leaf stuff along, with all the collectibles I've had, the pop culture things. And I really love how you guys find different stuff. You definitely just don't, form with the rest of the collectible society. A lot of the, crossovers that you do, I just love it because it really connects to some of the real defined passions to some of the collectors. Somebody wants something different. I feel like Leaf is always on the mark for finding that out.
Yeah, we're trying to come up with alternative things that people can collect in addition to trying to keep things affordable. Admittedly, in the trading card space, a lot of things has gotten really expensive these days. So we try and give you alternatives that are, $100, $200 a box instead of some of these $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 boxes while still delivering content. So you can still get autographs of all these guys. For example, Connor Griffin just got called up yesterday, made his Major League debut. He's in every case of baseball product we have. You get a Connor Griffin autograph in every single case. So we make it where these guys are accessible. You can actually pull them out of boxes.
Yeah.
And it's fun for collectors because they get to get names that they recognize and they can still collect these guys.
Yeah.
So it keeps it fun. It's all about making it fun, interesting. It's hard at this point. Look, cards have been around a long time. It's hard to come up with something that's creative, that's 2.5 by 3.5 inches. There's only so much space.
It's true.
So trying to come up with interesting, unique things, it's a challenge, but we're constantly trying to push the envelope, trying to come up with new, unique things.
And that's what a lot of stuff we cover on the What Do You Collect podcast. It's a lot of stuff. Sometimes it's high value items, but sometimes it's just those personal items that you just collect because you love it. Right. It's really the story behind it, and I think Leaf really has, a finger on that pulse to get those different items. Is there something specifically that you collect or have in your personal collection that you would say, this is something that I'm never getting rid of, regardless of the value?
Yeah, I've got a couple of things, admittedly. I mean, I'm very fortunate because I've been in the industry, so I've gotten to get some cool stuff. I collect mostly movie stuff, movie posters, memorabilia, and I actually have Gene Hackman's Golden Globe from the French Connection that he won for the French Connection. Right. So that's probably one piece, obviously irreplaceable. Couldn't go out there and get another one. So that's probably the one piece that for me really is more unique than anything.
That car chase was in Brooklyn. That was my neighborhood.
That's
I
awesome.
know that.
That's
I love
awesome.
it. I'm a big old time movie collector myself.
Me too.
I've got some Orson Welles Third Man.
Okay. Love Orson
little
Welles.
autograph.
Yeah, I got an Orson Welles autograph
nice.
from
the swatch of his clothing.
Yeah.
I'm all into the patches.
Citizen Kane. Love it.
Love it. Fantastic.
Yeah.
So happy I was able to connect with you and talk. Thanks for coming on, and best of luck with the rest of the collection.
Appreciate it. Thanks so much.
Thank you. What brings you down here, and why don't you tell us a little bit what we have? Jewelry department.
Yeah.
This is your first time at SneakerCon, or you've been to a bunch of these before?
This is my 4th year here, man.
4th year, nice.
I'm coming all the way from Dallas, so I come here because Philly always shows me some love, man, so I got to keep coming back. So.
I love it. And have you been to other cons or shows?
Yeah, I travel all over the U.S. Like I was in Seattle last week. Nice. I go to all the SneakerCons, some other events too, if it makes sense for me, like as far as budget-wise and all that stuff. So.
Gotcha, man. This is some really nice stuff. Just got a little bit of footage before. Why don't you tell us some about the hot items that are selling and what people are looking for?
Yeah, so hi everybody. My name is Miggy the Jeweler. I'm from a jewelry department based out of Dallas, Texas. But I travel everywhere nationwide, like I just mentioned. So What I have specifically allocated here is a lot of silver. If it's gold dipped or just sterling silver 925, it's just because I have higher price point stuff, but I kind of got to match the same price points as what everybody else selling.
Gotcha.
You know, you have sneakers for a couple $100.
Right,
Some grails that are higher price point there. I try to match that, but also too I have some stuff very affordable for any budget, any price range. But I do have, like, if there's something specific that somebody's looking for, I can always source it. I have more stuff in my store, some higher cost items and like that.
So do you do make like custom items as well?
Everything, yeah.
All right.
Custom rings,
Fantastic.
pendants, grills,
Nice.
coming from Texas, anything and everything.
Nice, man. Because I know also I've been chatting around between the sneaker collectors that are tied into the sports world,
Yes.
and then you got the Pokemon and you got sports collecting here. So you make, would you be able to make like a necklace to hang one of these like graded cards, like one of these grails?
I've been waiting for somebody to ask me that. Yeah.
Oh, nice, awesome.
So that's one thing that I haven't gone into yet, but there's like, especially with the card trading business,
Yeah.
there's definitely building up a lot of hype. So I'm going to start traveling to a lot of those to try and see if, because at the end of the day, people like, collectors, they make money, especially in that business. So obviously I like to go to events that like you don't normally see stuff. Like, I mean, sneakers here, a lot of people don't expect jewelry, but at the end of the day, sneakers, accessories, fashion, it all correlates.
It all ties in together.
Yeah.
I love it. All right, thank you. I'm gonna keep in touch. Follow here, Jewelry Department, and we're doing Sneaker Con. We're here with Bleecker Street Trading. What are you guys doing here today, and what brings you over here to Philly?
We're helping SneakerCon kind of expand into cards a little bit, and we wanted to bring some of our big grail pieces, kind of heavy hitter cards, and then some lower value stuff that kind of can introduce some people to the hobby at a lower price point, and of course we brought Pokemon, which kind of everybody in the hobby loves a little bit.
I love it. Bleecker Trading, you guys have a great spot over in Manhattan. I've been there a bunch of times. I love the basically you could come, sit, talk to collectors. You want to tell me just a little bit about the world and the kind of the community that you guys have been building over the years?
Listen, anybody can sell cardboard. We try and create a community. We're a hospitality brand first. We've got a backyard in the city, which is very rare. So we're doing an event every week, about almost 100 events a year, a monthly card show, and all of our events are free. So we're really trying to make sure that the hobby is accessible to everybody, and we make use of our space. We brought some, backyard games to try and bring the feel of our backyard to Philly a little bit, and kind of educate the masses on the hobby.
I love it. It's so fun because you guys basically cover all the collectibles, a bunch of different ones. Since I've been in the shop, checked it out, from Pokemon to the sports stuff, some old vintage packs. Sometimes you just love ripping wax packs every once in a while.
Hey, sometimes you just need to rip a pack. Everybody has their thing that they like, so you've got to have a little bit of vintage, a little bit of modern, and kind of spread it out so that Grandpa can see something that resonates with him, and the grandson can see something that resonates with him, and you connect generations through cards.
True, and maybe Grandpa buys you a pack of something you want today,
hopefully,
right?
yeah.
You never know. Come on, Gramps, whip out the wallet. But so just also, I know Gary V's been down with V Friends.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Some different stuff with V Friends have been coming through. Some of the super stickers and things like that have been popular. You also Disney Chrome and all that.
Yeah, like I said, there's something for everybody. They make Labubu cards and Squishmallow cards, and but you still see all the baseball sets, the basketball, football, hockey, and then Pokemon, One Piece. There's a lot of new games that are coming out that people are starting to get hip to, that I think are going to kind of take over a little bit as well.
Awesome. And so any special things you brought with us today that you want to showcase?
Yeah, so I'm going to highlight 3 of our kind of bigger cards that we brought. Some notable rookies. First, we got Michael Jordan rookie card.
Oh, look at
1986 Fleer.
Very nice. Look at that one. I mean, that's one of those grails. I think no matter how old you get, you always want one of those.
Another big rookie, Messi rookie.
Nice.
Mega Cracks.
Oh, that's awesome. Very sweet. And then I got the World Cup coming up and all that soccer stuff.
And then a Tom Brady rookie as well, 2000
nice.
Bowman. So yeah, like I said, these are kind of our bigger grail pieces, but we've got $5, $10, $15, $25 Shohei cards, Bryce Harper cards, Michael Jordan, Kobe. So kind of help people see how much high-end value there is in the hobby, but also pick up a $5 or $10 card for the kids as well.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Tyler.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Thanks.
All right, check
Hope
them
to
out.
See you guys soon.
Bleaker Trading.
Thank you.
Here to What Do You Collect podcast at SneakerCon. We're here with Heat Archive. I'm Paul, by the way.
I'm Andrew.
Andrew, nice to meet you, man. So what are you collecting and what are you buying and what are you looking at here today at SneakerCon?
Man, so we're buying all type of rare Jordans. We're buying some Matty Boy, Chrome Hearts, every from like basic Jordan to like Louis Vuitton Air Force we just picked up back here. So all type of stuff.
And where do we come and find out some more information if people want to keep selling and trading and talking to you about?
Yeah, so the Instagram is heat_archive. TikTok's the same, YouTube's the same, and then send us a DM on any of those platforms. We'll get back to you.
Awesome. And what are some of the rare stuff that you have that you've picked up in your collection overall, and just what's out there?
Yeah, so I just picked a pair of red lobsters up for myself. That was a fire one. I've been buying a lot of cool like Chrome Hearts and stuff that's really popular for the store back home. So yeah, really like niche market we like to be in.
Awesome. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Talking with Fire Kicks. Just want to take a look at some of the cool sneakers that they're buying, selling, trading.
Yeah.
So where you guys coming from and what brought you here?
So we're here from San Diego. We have a contract with SneakerCon, so we go to all the events and stuff. These events are cool to like we use them to network with other people and stuff, kind of like this,
Exactly, man. Listen, you got to bring it together because community out there collecting, whether it's sports, trading cards, you got clothing, you got sneakers. What are some of the fun items that you came here so far people have traded in, and that maybe something that stands out?
Something that stands out for me would be today, I'd say, because we buy a little bit of everything. We buy accessories and stuff. We got this Supreme, it's a shooter sleeve. So it's like a Supreme sleeve for the hoopers.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But
That's
we get
cool.
little things like, we got this Supreme stamp.
Very nice.
We got a little bit of everything. We buy designer too. We bought these Gucci's today, Travis's, a little bit of everything,
Okay. And what are some of the higher priced grails and things like that you have sold, or that or general or today?
I think for us, like one of our like most expensive shoes that we sold was a pair of Air Mags. The Back to the Future, the Air Mags.
Yeah, nice.
We sold a size 11, brand new, no box for around $12,000.
Wow, nice. How'd you acquire them? Were they
from SneakerCon, one of the events, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And what are you in the hunt for? What are some things that you're always looking to get that are just those like hot items?
I think for now, which is kind of interesting, the stuff that's really like that we're looking for a lot that sells really good are like the new Paralyzed Vans, like this shoe right here. It's taking over right now the sneaker world. Wow. Which is kind of surprising,
Yeah, really.
We used to sell a lot of Jordans and stuff. Right now, stuff like this sells really good. And just like certain designer sneakers that like Dior B30s and like certain ones that sell really good for us,
That's awesome. And what do you think, just as far as industry has been going with sneakers, what do you see just as an item maybe that people should try to pick up now for collectibles' sake?
I think right now there's a shoe that just came out, the Off-White Alaska, the Off-White Jordan 1. I'm sure you've seen it today.
Yeah.
So that shoe, obviously like a week ago, a lot of resellers were investing heavy where they were buying them for like $1,500 each, selling them for $2,000. Right now the market's only $500 to $600, which is insane for that pair.
Yeah,
I think that's a good pair to buy right now. I believe that it could catch some traction again,
I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Where do we come and follow you guys and find out some more info?
So our Instagram's FireKicksSD, FireKicksSF. We have a YouTube as well, FireKicks on YouTube. If you guys need anything ever, hit us up,
Appreciate it. We're here with Good Rips. We just want to see what he's brought along here today and see how the show's going. So what do you got for us?
Man, this show is a great opportunity. We're down at SneakerCon. We actually have some exclusive cards of Allen Iverson and Brandon Graham as well that are just only at this exclusive event. Also, to tell you a little bit about me, I'm on the Whatnot app. Do pick your team breaks, so you can get your team, not a random team. We do baseball, football, and basketball. Been on the app for about 5 years. Two interesting cards that we have. Leaf here today. It's pretty exciting. I showed you the exclusive Allen Iverson cards. This is actually a Messi Argentina patch from Leaf, in-game used. First on the printed 2.
Nice.
The nasty stripe.
1 of 2?
Yeah, that's a sick one.
Wow, a 1 of 2 Messi right there. That's a heck of a card.
And I had to mention I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee, a big Volunteers fan. Had to put the Sheriff up. Go Vols, guys.
Very nice. So if you look at Peyton Manning exclusive stuff, you're looking for a Lionel Messi, along with tons of other sports cards here. Great quality. Most of the cards I see here are raw. Do you get you have graded raw? What's your preference? Or
yes, sir. I'm actually about to be sending off a huge submission next week. Just was wanting to offer a chance for everybody to get any card that I do have a chance to get it and take it home. If these don't go home, these will be graded very soon.
Very nice. Very nice. So guys, jump on it quickly. We got good rips here. There's some great quality cards. Some of the stuff has got some throwbacks. What's some of your oldest or vintage cards or something that you brought?
One of the older players is a game-worn auto patch of Barry Sanders. This is a really cool patch. Really like Barry Sanders. Hard to beat him as a running back. Some argue maybe Bo Jackson if he had more time in his career, but definitely one of my favorites. I collect a lot of the more modern cards. You know, a lot of those vintage cards can be great for collectors alike because, you know, if they're in, you know, usually modern cards to be graded have to be in really good condition. With those vintage cards, you can be very sneaky. You know, some of those Mickey Mantle PSA 4s, 5s be worth several thousand, just like the Michael Jordan rookies. Super interesting with vintage. Like I said, mainly I'm with opening the newer stuff with the breaks on whatnot. And I really, it's very nice to meet you and get to do this great event.
I appreciate it. This is some fun stuff, some vintage, some present, over on Whatnot. Check it out. Good rips. Thank you for coming.
Hey, thank you for having me.
All right, What Do You Collect podcast. We're with ABQ Pokemon, all the way from New Mexico.
Albuquerque, baby. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Thank you for coming here. This is the first ever Trading Card Alley at SneakerCon. I love combining the two worlds here. What do you guys think so far of the event?
The turnout's been amazing. I saw people lining up since like 9 this morning. I had people coming in up to the table at about 10, and we opened at 12. What time is it now? It's 2:30, and it's still completely packed in here. It's been a great turnout. Had a lot of sales already. I already got to meet Brandon Graham and Allen Iverson,
nice.
which is a dream come true.
Very cool. I love combining that with the athletes here, combining all the different types of collectibles. What did you bring along here today, and what are the hot sellers that you've had?
So unfortunately, this is like the middle of the show, so a lot of our seal stuff got bought out immediately. We had our first person of the day come up and buy like 8 different ETBs and a couple different UPCs. We're basically just filling up everything now. We brought basically one of everything from every set, kind of just get a nice little diversity. A lot of perfect order, booster bundles left.
Yeah, like the big hitters.
Nice.
We just picked this up. We got the Mega Gengar EX from Ascended Heroes, beautiful card. And of course, you know, we have to have the Moonbryon, one of the most popular cards in the hobby right now.
Awesome. I love it. These are some hot items. Speaking of hot items, is there something that you've been involved with here recently you want to tell us a little bit about? Just some of the what's been trending out in the Pokemon world?
Yeah, man. Well, it's funny that you bring that up because as most people know, Logan Paul sold his Pikachu Illustrator for $16.5 million on Golden Auctions February 15th. Well, we actually happen to be in that same auction with a 9.8 Pokemon Blue A++. And the person who ended up buying it happened to be Logan himself for $75,000.
Nice, jeez.
Yeah, he ended up buying all the games on the entire auction block, bought the Pokemon Red, the Blue, Yellow, and the Silver.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at this. And from that sale of that, have you been able to talk to Logan? Did you tell him a little bit about what you guys been? What's his passion like? What's kind of a little bit of
the crazy thing about Logan is people get the wrong perception about him all the time. Everybody thinks he's just this big nose, his nose in the clouds kind of guy, but he's one of the most down-to-earth people you can have, especially for the hobby. All he's done since he came in is basically just catapulted the hobby into whole nother levels that it's never been in before. And whenever you hear him talk about it, you know it's true passion.
True.
A lot of people, whenever you hear it, you just know it's about money and they're just trying to get like basically exposure from it. But he talks about Pokemon as a trident, how he has the exposure, the passion for it,
and the content.
and the content. So everything that he wants to do is the perfect 3-in-1. And you see what he's doing now. All of he's even said it himself, his best content that he puts out is all 100% Pokemon related.
Sure.
So, and he just came out with his new app, Rip It, and that's been doing amazing. We talked to Vinny a lot, and Greg Guy said it's one of the most down-to-earth people you can talk to, which is cool.
I love it. And you could tell, like, when you're a collector and you're passionate about it, it's easy to keep talking about it. You know what I mean? It's easy to tell the stories. So, for example, like, when did you get started in Pokemon, and what brought you into this business?
Well, we actually got started in 2019, and we had a kiosk in the mall that kind of got shut down by the COVID. But we keep doing these vending shows, and we've been just kind of doing it ever since.
Nice. So, and your true love though for collecting.
Yeah.
Did you start with Pokemon, or like how did eventually it led you up to selling? But what were your initial collectibles and just your stories of how you got into it?
Yeah, me and Tyler have been collecting since we were like little kids, 7 and 9.
Yeah.
And then we kind of do like shoes as well. But now we do Pokemon, and it's been great.
I love it. That's fantastic. And you as well. You started collecting. Is there any cards you still have from when you were 7, 8 years old? Or?
So we actually don't have any of those. But in 2020, we actually did send out a submission of like 250 cards to PSA. Sold off every card from the submission, and somehow about 2 or 3 weeks ago, somebody came up to our table. We have people come up trying to buy and sell all the time, and somebody offered us this slab, and it happened to be one of the cards that we first graded in 2020, literally 5 years before.
Get out of here.
So yeah, that's probably the closest thing we have to our
buying back your own card.
Yeah, that was cool, man.
For what, 10 times the price? Oh no. I know.
Yeah, it definitely was more than what we sold it for.
I know, right?
That.
It's crazy. I mean, I love these stories just because it's like the same collectible world. It cycles around again, you know.
And that's like the perfect example of it. It went who knows how far, and it somehow came right back.
That's great. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Best of luck. Tune on in, ABQ Pokemon.
Thank you for having
Thank you so much, Paul.
Thank you. All right, we at the What Do You Collect podcast, SneakerCon, talking with to a collector out here, or a buyer, a seller. What exactly? Casual sneaker fan.
Casual sneaker fan. That was the best way to put it.
Awesome. What'd you find when you came today? Did you come just to sell? Did you come to buy?
Well, I came to sell. I came to look for a pair of shoes, and I just got a hoodie and stuff. So I'm doing a little bit of everything.
Nice. Anything that you sold at the event today?
I sold 27 pairs of shoes.
No way, 27?
Yeah, and I sold them in 45 seconds.
What? You come here with a truck? How'd you get all this stuff in here?
I came with a wagon.
Oh, nice, a wagon. So
yeah.
27 pairs of shoes, all sold in 45 minutes.
45 seconds.
Seconds?
I didn't even get in.
Did you find one guy outside?
I didn't even get in to set up.
What?
And they saw me, and they're just like, he's like, how much you want for everything? Gave him a price. He was like, looking through everything. They took everything.
Wow. So now that's it. Are you going around now to just buying whatever you want, or what?
Well, I'm looking for a pair of metallic 5s.
Okay.
So I'm trying to see if I can get them for like $350 to $400. I know the market's $5, but I'm gonna try and see if I can get somebody to bless me with a pair. All right. I just got a hoodie, so I'm gonna go make some content for that. So
nice, man. And do you have a Instagram? Do you have a account that you talk about your sneakers or stuff you love? Or
yeah, I talk about my favorite things on TikTok all the time.
Nice.
So you can follow me at TooMighty, TOOMIGHT.
Awesome.
YY_.
All right, cool. It's cool. Anything else besides sneakers you collect?
Figurines, backpacks.
Oh, nice.
Anything you name, pretty much. Anything I can get multiple things of, I collect.
I love it. All right, there's tons of stuff here as well. We were over at Trading Card Alley, taking a look at some of the figurines and things they have there, along with sports cars and things like that. What else is your prized collectible, that sneaker or whatever, that you would never get rid of?
I got a pair of undefeated 4s at my last sneaker con. I'll never get rid of those.
Nice.
I have a Invader Zim figurine that I got a couple weeks ago. I'll never get rid of that either. Nice. And I got a Ratchet and Clank figurine also that I'm never getting rid of.
Fantastic. Love to hear it. Thank you for taking your time, and thanks for coming on What Do You Collect? Just checking out here, we got Flarecore. You want to let us know how's the show going, and what you bring with us? Bring today?
Dude, we're having a great time here in Philadelphia at SneakerCon. From what I've been told, this is the first time that they had Pokemon here at SneakerCon, so we feel lucky to be invited to be here right now. We're having a great time, and for all of you guys that are not familiar with Flarecore, We are the largest vintage Flareon collectors in the world. We also make metal music, so we're called Flarecore.
Awesome, very nice. This collection is insane. Definitely, anyone here who's a collector sees these are all graded cards as well?
Yeah, all graded cards. About 5 years ago, we started collecting, and I just thought to chase a card that I thought was underrated. I thought Flareon was an underrated evolution card, and dude, I just went all in, and it's been my passion and my lane when it came to collecting.
Is this one card that dates back to when?
1999.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I love the throwback, the vintage stuff. So guys, Trading Card Alley here at SneakerCon. Where can we follow you for more and take a look at the collectible?
Guys, online we are Flarecore HQ, Instagram, YouTube, Flarecore HQ.
And we're talking here with Denny's Pokemon. Welcome, and just want to say, how do you love the show so far?
I'm loving it. It's been high vibes, lots of good deals, coin flips, great atmosphere. I highly suggest checking out a SneakerCon.
Awesome. Sure. Yeah. I'm glad you're here for the first Trading Card Alley that they've had at one of these, right?
Can't miss it.
This is it.
Yeah.
You're here for the debut.
The debut. First time ever. How are you going to say no to that?
That's true. I love it. This is this legendary, epic day here. Glad to see you made it. And have you been doing other shows? Where you're based out of?
I'm based out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Nice.
So we made the drive up here yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Check it out. We're going to drive back tonight, but it's definitely worth the drive, and I suggest everybody make that drive too.
Oh, nice. You got to make sure you grab a cheesesteak here in Philly before you leave.
Already done.
Oh, man, look at this. He's already, where'd you get it? Did you get it with the whiz with onions? Or
we got whiz with onions.
There it is, whiz with, baby. He knows. You were here the first time and you ordered it the right way. Good job.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah. And so what kind of cards particularly did you bring? Something special?
I brought a lot of mid-range affordable cards for everyone. I got into collecting when I was 7 years old, so got some of my PC items that I brought, and just some stuff that I think everybody would like.
Nice. And what are some of your most popular, hottest sales? Something that you just can't get enough of because of demand?
That would be the 151 set.
Nice.
That's always blowing off the shelf. 151.
Nice. All right, the 151 set. It's hot. Follow Denny over here, all the way in Tennessee. And where can we find out some more information and find out where you get some cards?
Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. I'm on all the social medias. Look me up, Denny's Pokemon.
We're just talking with Fat City. Want to tell us a little bit about what you brought here today and exactly what are these collectible items?
So mostly everything is a designer collectible, either from Japan or an American artist. We handle all different styles, basically like nostalgic collectibles through the 90s and early 2000s. A lot of our pieces that we carry are real limited, based off of some type of street brand, street artist collaboration. We carry Cause, Billionaire Boys Club, Bape, Ron English, Frank Kosick, who's passed away, but these are all artists that started at like a street culture level, where a lot of them got noticed by, whether it was vandalizing billboards and taking the ones down and putting the ones up that they thought they should have really said, like Ron English did that, Cause did it at bus stops.
Nice.
So that's how they got their name out there on the street level,
And what are some of the most popular items that you sell and the ones that are out there that definitely has a, high volume as far as people want to
A lot of the Nike and Jordan stuff. So, because that's what people can relate to, especially now that like trading cards is cool. So like they related to that and they put it with their current collection that they have. So we have from all different levels, whether it be like smaller size figures, we have stuff that's like, you could get a blind box for as little as $10, or you can go spend up to, 10 grand on these figures,
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, we help you invest along the way, and what that means is we'll give you 100% back trade-in value after like 90 days. If you want to trade that in and upgrade and get something else, we'll swap it. So a lot of people that we deal with, some clients are like sports bars, and we furnish them with collectibles that are related to like their niche audience.
Okay.
And it sparks conversation, and an opportunity too.
Cool. Is there one that you want to show off just so we could talk a little bit about, maybe for the common collector? Or
I mean, you know, so you got Jordan over here.
All right. So what's this one you got with us here right now?
Billionaire Boys Club, Starfield Astronaut. So, you know, Billionaire Boys Club. It's a streetwear brand.
Very nice. Yes.
And
some of these, like,
the colors is what I like.
And are these original? Well, 101s, originals? Or?
No, but very limited production, and they don't keep making them. Medicom makes one run, and then they're done. So whatever's out there is it. So, you know, boxes get lost over time, so value is about the scarcity of it, and, you know, people just hold on to them. We have it less than $5,000, you can get something like this, and that's too heavy for most people, but when you get deep into the collection, it doesn't become a bargain hunting hobby.
Gotcha.
It's more of like, I want that, and I'm going to get it.
And
if it is a bargain thing, then we have, you know, beginner level stuff.
Awesome. And where do we come and find out some more information, and where can those find you?
So Dub Freaks is my original brand that I started with social selling, streaming live on Whatnot. So it's really fun. We hang out. That's where we created the culture behind the brand, and we follow the community behind the Bearbird community and the hobby itself. And from there, I have different projects. So we just started to bring designer toys. People looked at us like, why are you bringing toys here? Isn't it sneakers? This is our 5th time doing it. We originally brought it out as a con inside of a con. So it was DubCon, Dub Freaks, DubCon.
Love it.
Cool. So now it's Fat City, it's about the store. That's the current project. And we do full consignment, buy, sell, trade. We have a full museum. Stop by. You know, we'll get you a cheesesteak, we'll hang out.
Nice.
Show you what it's all about, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Oh, yeah.
What do you collect? Show me your collection. You're my one of one. You're my kind of obsession. My
Hi, welcome to What Do You Collect? We're here for a fun night, Women of Collecting series. We're here to hear some fun stories. We're going to listen to everybody, what they collect, what are their passions. Stay tuned. Here we go.
what do you collect? Show me your collection. You're my one of one. You're my kind of obsession. My big break.
This segment is brought to you by NBA Top Shot. And how's everybody with their collectibles? We collecting or what today?
We are good.
All right.
Yep.
I don't have a lot.
I already went to the
because
card
it's
shop.
Not after lunchtime yet.
Very nice. We're coming from afar here. We're coming from overseas. I just want to run through quickly. Fritz Binder, how we doing? Where we collecting from? Where you coming to us from?
Hey, so I'm here in Georgia and I'm doing
Okay.
great. I went to the card shop earlier today, so I'm doing fantastic.
Nice. All right. We're gonna maybe I don't know. Maybe you got something around. We can break some or rip some later. Let us know. If not, we'll follow you on social and see what you get in those packs. But Slam
Yes,
Treasures,
please do.
Slam Treasures, where you coming to us from today?
We're coming from the Gold Coast, Australia.
All right. Very nice. Nice. Down under. This is going to be some fun collectibles to talk about. And Danielle, thank you for coming to the show. And where are you based and what do you collect?
I'm in New Jersey.
Nice.
Sports talk radio show host in New York. I do have a question for you guys in Australia.
Sure.
The Outback Steakhouse, do you guys have them and what do you think about it?
We do.
There's one in Darwin still. That's great. They're not as popular as they used to be, but there are a few around and they are great.
Yeah, they are pretty good.
A steak, we love a steak.
Yeah.
Tying this all together, I used to bartend at an Outback Steakhouse, so I could still tell you that menu. So you guys got Outback questions. This is the podcast tonight. We're gonna do collectibles and chain steakhouse conversations tonight. So let's keep watching. What do you collect? Bloomin' onions. We all collect the bloomin' onion, I'm sure, once or twice.
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. And Danny, where are you coming to us from? From the massive collection that you have there. Where are you and what do you collect exactly?
The Great Wall of Plush is located in Pennsylvania, USA.
Nice. Awesome. That's amazing. So happy to have everybody here tonight and talking collectibles and our passions. So this is going to be some fun and appreciate everyone's time here today. And Britt, you want to tell us a little bit about your passion and what got you started in collecting?
Yeah, of course. So I collect Pokemon cards specifically right now. I actually was a huge collector. I'm an OG collector. So 1999, 10 years old. Found Pokemon, and me and my little cousin would clear out Targets, and we would rip packs on the bedroom floor. And pulling Charizard was obviously the highlight. And I remember, back then, just the rush that you feel when you hit the holo is intoxicating. And so I kind of dropped out of it. Obviously got into my teenage years. I was into sports and school and so on. And just recently in May, I was sitting here after a long day at work, and I've been in business. I own a boutique. I've owned it for 9 years, and that's been all my focus for 9 years. And I was starting to feel, no lie, a little burnt out at the moment and knew I needed something. Like I needed something other than work. And I think I saw a TikTok. I think it came across my TikTok feed, someone opening packs. And I was like, I think I still have my binder. I need to go find it. I went over to, I have like a warehouse barn and where we store stuff. And I found my original binder with all of my original cards that my little 10-year-old baby hands pulled. And it was in, 3-ring binder. Like, I don't even know if there were sleeves. I don't even know. It was in like the dividers.
Yeah.
And it has catapulted me so hard into this hobby, which I love. It is like, it sparked that joy. I always tell people, I'm like, it feels like it's healing. Like just the people I've met, the connections I've made, the cards I've, pulled, because I open everything. The whole family's on board too. Like everyone goes out, and if anyone sees it, I get FaceTimes. My nephew, who's 14, is like, "Is this a good one, Britt? Like, do you need this one?" And it's just the theme of my birthday this year was Pokemon. Like my family loved the theme, and it was like Pokemon blanket and keychains and a K-pop gift card and a K-pop like barbecue, Korean barbecue gift card and all these fun things. But now it's like I have so many sets to catch up on. And I remember, opening a pack for the first time since I was 10 and getting excited because I got a hollow. Well, I didn't realize that like hollows aren't the same anymore. There's so many variations. And so I learned really quick which ones you're really chasing. And it's been incredible, the friends I've made too. It's just the community is amazing. So yeah, so that's kind of how I started and how I got back into it. So
I love it. That's awesome. And do you find yourself getting together for gameplay? Is there a specific location, or do you just with friends and family? Or like I know because you sometimes you see depending where you are, there's like some big locations that have tournaments, and even now they have virtual tournaments. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that, the playing aspect?
yeah. So I am not a player. I never learned the game. I did play Game Boy. I played it on Game Boy. I still have that too with the original cartridge, and it works. I love it.
Okay.
I just turned it on the other day and was like, oh my god, yes, this is great. The nostalgia. But I did just recently decide. I partnered with a friend that I've become really good friends with in the hobby, and I'm gonna start learning how to play because I do want to learn that side of it. So that'll be a new series I'm going to start on my Instagram, just following me learning and then ultimately going to my first tournament next year. So that's the goal. Honestly, I'm kind of known amongst my friends for doing rip and sips. So obviously, I am a, I like my drinks. And
Apple
it's
juice.
just fun. So yeah, yep. And we go all the time to we'll just pick a different bar and everyone brings different packs and we all order drinks and we rip packs together. And it is just the most
That sounds
relaxing
awesome.
and fun. Yeah, the most fun time. And so it's like rip and sip with Brit and they meet and we do that. We have gone to Collecticon and things like that, but I haven't been to a pre-release yet. I really want to, but I want to like learn how to play the game first so I can experience it, you know, to its full potential. Um but yeah, right now it's like with friends, we just meet up at a bar and order drinks and by the end of it, the whole bar is in on it. The bartenders are in on it. The server wants to know what we got. We've had our servers open packs for us and it's just so funny because you look at everyone and we all have the same reaction when you're just getting into something that really like pulls on your heartstrings. We all revert to 10, like we all revert back to 10 years old and like everyone lights up and the people who've never done it before think it's so fun. And so just getting to introduce it to other people who have never done Pokemon brings me a lot of joy. At least I love seeing that rush of adrenaline and just the friends you make out just like at
Yeah.
the airport. I was like in a whole conversation with a guy, he does Pokemon Go, and was like I was showing him my cards, he was showing me his virtual cards, so like he rips
That's
virtual packs, and I was like, this is crazy. I mean, I'm
yeah.
obsessed with it, it's great, but yeah, there's so many different avenues. And I rip
It's fun.
packs with my parents on my birthday. So anywhere we find packs, they don't last. They don't stay sealed for long. Let's just
I
say
know
that.
it's so hard. It's so hard in the industry. I think there's so many people that will do that. They'll buy a box and then they'll wait to see if depending on if those grails have been ripped, because obviously the prices of those box will keep going up. But to save a sealed box, I'd have to put it in like a treasure chest and put the padlock, hide the key. I don't know. I can't hold on to it too long myself. But I love that and love the stories of the communities behind the collectibles. So
Yeah.
appreciate it, Britt. We're gonna come back and talk some
Yeah.
more Pokemon. But we're going down under here. Slab Treasures, welcome to the show. You want to
Thank
tell
you
us?
so much for having us.
Thank
Of
you.
course, of course. You want to tell us a little bit how you both got started and kind of your collecting journey?
The story starts with my wife.
Yeah, so I was that kid, 8-year-old in my room pulling cards as well, had the binder and held on to them for years. I still have the original ones, the OG ones, and just kept them in good condition for ages. And we were at the shop one time and we bought our niece a packet, and like obviously the hollows. I was like, oh wow, like you did originally, and I was like, oh, they're not that good. Why are they all hollow? And then I looked online to see what mine were worth, and I was like, holy moly, what the heck? And then I basically got into the hobby again, tried to catch up with the Pokemon. It was just too much. There's just so many now, like I couldn't keep up. And then I pulled out my basketball cards, and then it just started from there. It just nonstop collecting. And Jenny used to always say to me, stop buying Pokemon cards, stop buying basketball cards.
Yeah, I said, you're wasting your money. Like, this is such a waste of money. Like, we could buy other stuff. We could go out for dinner or do something nice together. But then she took me to the card shop, and the card shop actually like gave me some cards for free, and now we're really good friends with them. And then I just got into it.
The rest is history.
The rest is history. Then I found Whatnot, and then we started breaking on Whatnot, and it's just blown up from there. Like, we're the only girl duo that basically rip in Australia. So yeah,
yes, I love it.
Awesome. Like, yeah, the guys have really like supported us.
Yeah,
and there's a real community in Australia for breaking and singles and just streamers in general. So it's been really great. I've met some amazing people.
And you got more cards than me, don't you?
I do have more cards than
And how often do you go live on Whatnot? Do you have how can we tune in and find out exactly, to see your shows, and what is your schedule like over there?
So usually it's increased. So it used to just be 2 days a week. But now we're doing up to 4 to 5 days a week, always in the afternoon. So anytime between 3, 4 or 5 o'clock, just depending on the kind of day and the traffic that's on Whatnot, we go live. Yeah.
That's
awesome. We have our OGs and stuff. They support us every stream.
Yeah. People from the very start when we were like cutting out labels and posting them. And now we're doing, up to 200 plus orders a week.
Yeah.
So, wow. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
It's like you can do your passion.
It's a full commitment.
It is a full commitment. Even my mother-in-law helps us with the packaging because it's too much. Like, there's so much to do.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Best job in the world.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to come back to talk some more of your collectible story. We're going to move to Danielle. You want to tell us a little bit about some of your passions and, what your background is to the sports industry as well?
Yeah, well, I do sports radio here in New York City. I've been venturing into some TV things, which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, it's fun. But growing up, obviously always into sports, and I guess starting like all of us, I think, with Pokemon, I think was our first thing. And there was one day where, we went outside and played when we were kids back in the day. And so my brother was in the house and I was playing outside, and our neighbor across the street, Eric, his name was, I don't know where he is now, but I made a trade I traded our Charizard card, and I thought it was for a good deal. I went back in the house, and my brother, who is younger than me, he's like, "What did you do?" So I think my mom went across the street and knocked on their door and said, Danielle would like her card back. And by that time, Eric, he had taken a rock to it and scraped the hollow part of it. And because he wanted to show, he didn't have our card. We were like 10, it's obviously not, but he said, no, I don't have yours. Look, this isn't yours. This one has scratches. And then my mom was like, that definitely is theirs. You did that. So we ended up getting the card back, but that's the story. It's in our original binder in order, 1 through whatever. And it's got
that is such a wild story.
I know.
We got it. Like we all have that traumatic Charizard trade story, I swear.
So my brother, it'll come up every once in a while, like on a holiday or something. He's
like every Thanksgiving.
Yeah, every Thanksgiving. Yeah, he'll be like, remember when you did that? I'm like, shut up, all right. But from there, it never really got into sports cards. We had a whole thing full of them, but we just looked through them like maybe 2-3 Christmases ago, and just to see if they're worth anything. Nothing. They're worth nothing. So we still have that somewhere. But then because you see all these stories about people like finding stuff online that are worth millions of dollars. So we were like, let's see if what we have, nothing. It's not worth nothing.
Beanie Babies.
Oh, Beanie Babies. Oh yeah, I have them still over there. Yes,
too, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Those were worth $1 million. No, they're not.
No.
But, I
That's
watched
great.
my friend Alex Jimo on King of Collectibles, and the day she brought all her Beanie Babies in, it was like, oh, but the nose is slightly off. That's like, come on.
Yeah, with the Lady Diana ones, I think were the most,
Yeah.
one of the most popular ones. And then
Yes.
I think I remember the episode how many they brought. They brought in tons of them, and I
Yes.
know it's some of these collectibles. It's like, if you still your passion and it's something that you collect, I think it's if you buy something for that, means something to you. You're not focused so much on the value.
Right.
But any other collectibles over the years that you say, this is for my passion, or this is just something that, no matter what, I'm not getting rid of this.
That Princess Di thing, and I'm going to show you something. But we used to get the Beanie Babies. We went to the dentist, and my mom would take us to the store down the street. We would pick out a Beanie Baby every time.
Oh, nice.
But this
This
I
is-
have a map of the United States, and
Oh,
anybody
whoa.
and my mom got this off Etsy for Christmas. I'll zoom in a second, but that's the United States. And in each one of these, so like this is actually made for bottle caps. And so my goal is to get to all of the baseball I'm a huge baseball fan, and my goal is to get to all the baseball stadiums. So my friend's husband's a graphic design artist, so he made all those stickers on them. And basically, I just Googled it, and bottle caps are 15 millimeters in diameter, and so are these little baby petri dishes. So what I do is I go to the stadiums, I get myself a little scoop of dirt, and then
I am literally obsessed with you.
Yes, and they're all different. They're all different
Me
dirts.
too. I'm in awe. I'm like trying to get closer to it.
This is awesome.
If I turn it down, I could do like this.
Yeah, that's
Oh yeah, look, you can see it. Oh my
You
god,
can
I
see
love
the
you so
different
much.
colors.
that is
And they're
cool.
all
It's
different.
like sand. It's like
Yeah.
sand from
Wow.
beaches. Like people collect like the sand from the beaches they
Yeah.
visit. That is so
Yep.
smart.
So I
I
have
love
3
that.
left. I have Minnesota left to go to. I have Houston, and I have Toronto Blue Jays left.
Oh,
And that's
wow.
When are you going?
I don't know. My dog is quite bad, so my parents will refuse to watch
Oh.
him. So I couldn't go anywhere this summer. But
Oh.
yeah, and then
Aw.
during COVID, I started writing a book because it's about travel, So I started writing a book
Yeah.
during COVID. Then things got busy, but I plan to pick it up one day. But that's I
That's
think
amazing.
the coolest thing. Like when people come
Yeah.
over, like, you got to see my dirt collection, and they're like, what? But the stories behind them, like the one in Cleveland. So my dad and I got to Cleveland, right? And then it's warning track dirt for the most part. So we get on the field, and it's that like what tracks are made out of, like that hard stuff. And I looked at him, I was like, we're gonna have a problem here, Dad. There's not dirt under our feet. It's like a track.
Yeah.
So I called over Andres Jimenez, the shortstop. And I said, hey, look, I showed him the picture. I said, this is legit. Could you please just get me a handful of dirt? And he did it. He walked right between home plate and third base and the baseline, and he took a handful of dirt and he put it in my
No
Ziploc
way.
bag. And he said, is this enough? I said, it's perfect. Thank you. So
Oh,
and each one of these
I
things
love
has a little
that.
story. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's my thing.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask how you
yeah.
get the dirt.
What's
This
that?
is
I was gonna ask how you get the dirt, but that explains it.
That's the cool one. There's other
Players
there's
grab
others.
She runs on. She runs on.
Yeah, yeah. When they cut away on TV, that's just me grabbing my dirt.
That's
She's
awesome.
been arrested that many times.
Yeah, right.
This is.
Yeah,
I feel like you should have like a 30 days of just like almost like one of those holiday calendars. Like each day you pop open one.
Like an
and you,
advent calendar.
yeah, like an advent calendar. Every day of the month, you can have a little video and explain the whole story. You need like to give a story for each one of those. It's
That's
just
not a
amazing.
bad idea. Instead of
I
writing
love
it down,
it.
I could just say it. Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
that'd be a whole video series. I'll watch the whole month. I'm telling you, I'd love to feel like every one was a pain. Like that's just amazing.
Yeah,
So cool.
that's my
Oh, I
collection.
love
That's
it.
my new thing.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
That was
thank you
cool.
so much, Danny. I love hearing these stories. It's just really cool. So Danny, I want to get to Danny because I know I know we're talking about collectibles here, and I'm looking behind you there. I'm going, when
Yeah, I
did
have.
you start, and how did this happen?
How did this happen? Let's see. I guess. Oh, I've always loved plush. Let's just start there. Like I've just always loved plushies. As I kind of grew up, I kind of got out of it because it just like wasn't like cool and like people just would make fun of me. So I just kind of let that go. And I would say COVID is when I kind of got back into it. And it started with Squishmallows, and then it expanded from there rapidly. So I pretty much collect like anything that I find adorable and cute. But right now I love like Pop Mart and Labubus and Skull Panda and a lot of like the Pop Mart characters.
Very nice. So I mean that's something that after COVID you kind of came back to the collecting. I know it's funny because I think a lot of people have came back during that time because I think it's explain to us like for you what like how did it happen during that time because so many people
Yeah.
have different stories but
Yeah, I was actually an ER nurse, so I was working in the ER during COVID. I'm not anymore. I'm in home health. The COVID made me leave. Not made me, but like the trauma of COVID. So honestly, it was just for like comfort and just like making myself happy and trying to find like that inner child and joy and stuff again. And it was also partially a way to like connect with other adults. That's been really like a wonderful part is getting to know so many amazing people in like the Squishmallow, Pop Mart, Labubu, anything that I love. Like there's just so many other people out there, but I'm in a
Yeah.
really rural area, so there's not really many people around me. So that's kind of how I started like my page and posting was just to like make sure I'm not totally insane. I don't know.
no, listen, you got five people and a dog around you tonight here. I mean, look, come on, you don't got to be you don't gotta be located. We're
Your
all
dog is
here.
very cute, by the way.
I'm on mute because he's barking, but I'm trying to keep him quiet.
Thank you. But so as far as the collectibles that you have, what's one of your favorites that you've maybe recently picked up and like an older one that maybe you say I've been holding on to this one for years and I'm not getting rid of it.
Let's see. I mean, newer ones definitely. I make custom Labubus too. So like, if you guys know Labubus, they come in like blind boxes, so you don't know like what you're gonna get. So I like as a way to like love all of my Labubus, started customizing them. Several months, I would say like 9 months ago, approximately. But I have one next to me that's an Alpha Labubu that I really love.
Oh,
I made
yeah.
her. So I
Oh,
dye them, I pop their eyes out, I like customize them. So I'd say
nice.
like my customs have a pretty special place in my heart. She's got like a little broom, and then she's also got a flying monkey Labubu too.
Oh, nice.
Just want the extra step.
Oh, you got to sell those.
I honestly,
Literally.
a lot of people ask me to sell them, but I haven't yet. I haven't done any selling. I honestly just make like I make like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I make videos of making them, and that's kind of how like I make all of like my profit from like social media and stuff like that. So
That's
it's kind of
awesome.
like a roundabout way without having to like give up my creations.
I love it. I love that you're
It's hard.
creative.
We get attached.
Yes. Yeah,
Yeah.
when you put like so much time and so much effort into it, it's like, oh, but I love it.
That's awesome. And then I love how I mean, as how creative you are with them and the work that you do. Is there some that you say I can't customize because the value, or some that or
Oh
you
yeah,
any?
definitely.
I was gonna say, and
Yeah,
what
I have a
kind of?
line.
Okay, I was gonna say like
Um,
which ones are you not touching, and which ones are up for dyeing the
um,
hair and
I
and
would
clothes?
say that I customize like all the ones that you can get like regularly. Like so if you can just get it from a blind box, I'll probably customize it. But like the exclusives, there's one called Mokoko. She's like a special Labubu that's only sold in China, like in Popland. So I would never customize or touch her. But um probably also like my really expensive so I actually have him behind me. I'll grab him. So this is my Zimomo. It's
Angel in the
actually
clouds.
yes. So it's actually he's actually a boy. This is a Zimomo. They are All Zimomos are boys and all the Boo Boos are girls. Just a fun fact for you
Oh,
all.
nice. Yeah.
But I would never touch him.
Very That's awesome. And was
I
that
want
it?
that brown Zimomo so bad.
Oh, I have him right here too. Let's see.
Oh, no way.
Phew, let me see him.
Oh, nice.
He's wearing a shirt. He also
Ah.
has little shoes on too as
Oh my
well.
Oh,
god.
I
very
am
cool.
obsessed. I need
Now
one so
the
bad. I
large
keep
ones
checking
don't.
Pop Mart.
Yeah, he was actually a gift from my husband. We bought him from a reseller because I've just never been able to get my hands on him.
Wow.
Oh, that's cute.
And the larger ones don't come in any mystery packs, right? You just buy those as is, right? And then only the small ones come in the mystery packages, I guess. And
Yeah, like the pendants. And then
Mhm.
they have like a medium size baby. Hold on, let me see where she is. Like a one like this. So she's like
Oh,
medium.
nice.
Okay.
Oh, very cool. That's awesome. I love
Yeah, so
and some news I just heard too. They have the Thanksgiving parade in New York City. I think there's going to be right. There's going to
yes.
be an appearance, right? I think there's going to
So
be
excited.
a balloon, Labubu going down Broadway.
There's lots of speculation. We don't know exactly like what's going to be there, but the Pop Mart the Pop Mart pop up, there it is, that is going on right now in New York City is Skull Panda, and they have an exclusive there.
Oh,
So I'm
nice.
I'm excited to see what they're gonna get. I'll be up there. So if you guys follow me,
Oh, nice.
you'll see.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
will
say,
get my hands on it.
keep following, and when I see that notification go out, listen, that's it. Well, your virtual friends will become in physical friends real quick if
Yeah.
we're in the city that day. But that's great. I love it, and the craze of it has just been amazing to see. I was at the New York Comic Con, and the couple booths that were there were just packed, and just so many people asking questions, or I'm sure it's because when anything's new, you want to know, like, okay, which one do I buy? Why is this? Like, everybody wants to know the quick 411, just the information behind it. So that booth was packed, and so many
Oh, sure.
questions and people checking it out. So it's great just to see something that the community is behind it and just enjoys the collectibles. So I love seeing it, and it's definitely fun. Where do you keep in touch and kind of grow with the community virtually? Is there a specific place where people can go and learn more exactly?
Honestly, I honestly just kind of use like my own socials like to really reach
Mhm.
out or like follow like other people who create like content around it. There's lots of creators out there. Oh my goodness, why am I drawing a blank on everyone? Disney Diva is a really great one.
Okay.
That do like Pop Mart content where they will they are like as soon as something happens, they're like already posting about it, like screenshots, like what do we have,
Mhm.
what's coming out, what do we think's coming out, what are like photos
Mhm.
that are leaked or whatever. So they do a lot of like keep you up to date kind of things.
Awesome.
I
All right.
usually use social media to find out stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, that's great. I love it. And so, Britt, you want to tell us a little bit? I know a little bit more of the Pokemon love that you have, along with the Pop Mart stuff. What is some of your, prized items? Something that you'll, never let go of, or maybe something new that you've collected that you said that this is something I gotta have.
Yeah, so I'm glad I think my husband already left for his poker game, so that I can talk about it out loud.
Oh,
um
So real.
wait a minute. What am I doing with this episode?
So real.
Eventually, this is gonna go on YouTube.
it's fine. Better to ask for forgiveness.
All right.
No, I actually, so there's a couple things. So obviously all of my vintage, which is all the WotC promo or WotC era, WotC promo, Southern Islands. You've got your base set 2, your jungle fossil. I will never let those go. That is straight childhood, and I can't. I'll never do it. Take it to my grave. Like, keeping it forever. I also have, so I don't really grade cards yet. I'm starting to transition to grading. Okay, it's taken me a while, but I'm known for like I love the binders. I love just flipping through my binders. That's just very nostalgic. But I am going to grade just for preservation because I do have this. I'll never forget this. I was 10 or 11, and there was a little store at the mall when the mall was a thing. And we would go as a family. And I went to this little shop, and he was selling Japanese cards, not any English, but I thought that was so cool. And there was a Dark Charizard, and I thought that was just the coolest thing. So I'm kind of a villain girl. So I love Team Rocket. I love Darth Vader. I love Stormtroopers. Like I love the bad guys. And so he purchased that Dark Charizard for me. And I'll never let that go. That's just something super special that my dad got me. And I'm gonna send that off for grading. And it doesn't even matter what it grades. It's just to keep it preserved forever and ever.
For sure.
And another card that I recently picked up is known. There's my husband. Bye. Perfect timing. Goodbye. I love you. Good luck. Sorry about that. But I just and door
Uh-oh.
shut. I just got Lovebirds, the Latios Lovebirds card, which is like my ultimate grail. I got it for a really good deal. A vendor hooked me up. And I'm actually going to send that off for grading because I think it could get a 10. And if it gets a 10, if you know the Lovebirds card, it will be a very good investment. I don't really flip anything. I'm working on it. Okay. But that is something I'm very excited to have in my collection is that Lovebirds because it's a stunning card. And even just to buy packs to try to hit it is so expensive. So to me, it was just worth it. If I could find it at a good deal and it could 10, it was worth the investment to me because I love the illustration. But I don't know. Those are probably the big ones. I do have, my base set collection, which is, um, again, very nostalgic. I did master set Team Rocket or Destined Rivals to go in my Team Rocket binder. So those are some things that, like, I don't think I could ever really let go of, but my friends would tell you I can never let go of anything. So that's why I have champagne.
It's hard. I know. There's so many things where it's like,
Yes.
unless it's well, especially I think with the characters, if it's a Pokemon card, it's like it's not like really sports players where it's like, hey, maybe a sports player left your town and you're like, that's it. This guy wanted to trade off of my team and now I can't take him anymore. But with something that doesn't do any harm to you, it's kind of hard to just be like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna sell it and that's the end of it. But
No injuries either.
I will say too, like recently, I've been really getting into trying to collect. They're kind of hard to find here, but the Chinese exclusive Pokemon cards from the Gem Volume 1s, 2, and 3, I think. Those cards are beautiful. The illustrations are super exclusive. And they have a lot of Pikachu present in those. And Pikachu is one of the Pokemon that I like to collect. He has his own binder. So that's something kind of unique that I'm excited to try to expand on if I can find them. Because you go to a lot of card shows, at least locally, and you see like this pretty much the same cards like over and over and over again. A lot of the modern. So finding someone who kind of dabbles in the Chinese exclusive or even the Japanese band art cards are kind of my thing right now. I'm trying to collect all. I think there's 12 of them. So trying to get that set has been really fun and things like that. I think when they're that exclusive, um I'm not interested in selling. I like the exclusivity and I like that it's unique and different, so I'd probably hold on to those.
That's awesome. No, it's true. I know it's definitely some great collectibles. I love hearing the stories, but of those difficult ones that are hard to find, maybe I know you said yes, we were talking about maybe Celeb Treasures. I know your collection I'm sure is vast. You come across some of those different Pokemon cards or the hard to find ones often or
I just really have my old base, like the old school ones, like the hollows, like the 1995, 96. Like I've got the jungle set and all that, and like the fossil set, and I've got Charizard, Venusaur and Blastoise, and I'm never letting them go. Like they are, like they're probably not like a 10, but they're probably like a 7 or something. But I probably will get them graded eventually. But you're never going to get those again. Like that's to me is so special, and that is my whole childhood collecting those and trading. So yeah, I'm never going to get rid of them. I love them, so I can appreciate the nostalgia behind the Pokemon cards for sure.
So, and as far as like ripping packs and all that, do you are you collecting them often still, the Pokemon, or you just go out to purchase them, or do you do both packs and just purchasing the
I tend to do like more the NBA now, only because the Pokemon was so hard for me to get my head around. There's so much variations, but I do appreciate them still. Like I still would like to look over them and stuff like that. But we're stuck with the NBA, and we were doing like selling singles at the start of Whatnot, and it was too hard to let them go. So we started to do breaks.
So we started to do breaks, and like we used to rip boxes together, and we would have so much fun. So like we wanted to share that joy with other people. And it really comes across on our streams that it's something that we're so passionate about. It's so cool, like hitting a downtown or something, and just changing someone's life off like a $25 spot.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
I was going to ask about that because I am very familiar with Whatnot, and I always wonder, like, ripping packs and getting even your personal chase, like when you hit that, like, is that like gut wrenching? Or I mean, I know we're happy for others, right? But like, how hard is that to like rip your chase and then have to like send it on its way?
I always offer them money for it.
She always reaches out and tries to buy them. We have bought some from the customer, but this animation Steph Curry
Slipped my
got
hand.
away. But, actually, just before the stream, he reached out and said he's in a bit of a pickle, so we might get it back. So yeah,
it is really upsetting because I always say to Jenna, I'm like, why do you always pick the good packs for the show? Like,
we always rip the packs so that I know like how the box is gonna go, and like I watch Pac-Man a lot, but I like to physically do a rip with my wife before we stream it. Then I do one on stream and it's her PC or my PC. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, why didn't I choose that box?
And what are some of your favorites that you collect from the NBA? Do you have some personal favorites as far as players and teams?
Yeah, I'm gonna I like certain players. I feel like if a player can make me follow their team and follow that league, then like that's my PC. So essentially, that was Derek Jeter with the New York Yankees. Love the Yankees. I've been to the stadium there in the Bronx as well. It was like the best day of my life. I've also Yes, I mean, I've been to San Francisco too, the Giants and the Los Angeles Lakers as well. But and Steph Curry, I don't know, like you just can't not love that guy, right? I just love him as a person and what he does for the NBA and how he's changed the sport. And then I came across Patrick Mahomes, and there's a new love there as well.
Nice. That's some amazing.
That's why I find my teams. It's normally just the players.
So she's got the most expensive PC. Whereas I'm wearing this jersey because I follow KD, but I should be wearing a Rockets jersey now because I follow him whatever team he goes to, and he's been.
Yeah, you can have a closet full of jerseys with his last name.
Yeah, basically. But yeah, I got my first ever graded game worn patch on card auto to 49 KD, and like that's I'm never getting rid of that card. That's my favorite thing. Yeah.
What team was he on with that one? What team was he on that one? The card you have.
Oh, what team was he on? Golden State Warriors.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's great.
That's a good one.
That's really nice.
Yeah. So when he was playing the championships, and Yeah, so it's a good one.
It's right next to your bed every time she sleeps in it.
Yeah, I sleep with it next to my bed. Yeah.
That's it. I know. I mean, I remember a couple of years, catching them in Brooklyn. Obviously, I'm located, near New York, New Jersey as well. So the Brooklyn years definitely was exciting to go to the Barclays Center, and just knowing how quickly the ticket prices and how packed the place got. It was just 1 year. Oh my God! It was just right through the roof. It was just amazing to see, when he first came, and then obviously the rest of the pieces fell into place, getting Harden and the big three. It was
Come
just
on, that was the biggest disappointment in NBA history. That they played like
Yeah,
21
when you
games
see
together.
the starting five, they talk about it on there because didn't Harden leave or something?
Yeah, he left.
Yes.
Kyrie
Yeah.
Irving left. It was a whole. It was like
Everyone left. It was once
It
good.
was-
Had
This
so
is
much
the-
potential.
the
Yeah, so much
potential. I mean,
potential.
the season ticket sales didn't get affected because as soon as they announced those three, that was it.
Yeah.
They were paid off. But then, as
And
far
they
as the
are-
fan, for the
The
fans, it
Nets,
was
Nets as a
tough.
franchise haven't recovered yet. I mean, it's like
Yeah.
a JV team over there now.
Yeah.
Hey, they've got
It's-
Igor Demin. They got a good rookie. They're
Yeah,
a
there you
rookie
go.
chase now. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, they have some youth now, I think, coming together, the Nets. But I know it's still, it's hard when you look at the season starting and, not a lot. I don't know if losing the first, 5 or 6 games out the gate, it's hard to
that's
come
rough.
back. And as a fan, it's hard to kind of, put your heart into it when it's, when you're not getting wins, obviously. But something that I wanted to NBA fans show you a little bit about. I know you rip the packs and the physical stuff. Obviously, I'm a big collector, of both. But this is something that I don't know if you've taken a look at. I collect.
So
These
I see one over your shoulder. The
Yes.
entire. I've been watching that Brunson.
Have you been
right?
taking a look? Exactly. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
Brunson one. But
Wait,
Oh my
it's
God.
like a little movie.
yeah,
What?
exactly.
No
The heck is
way.
that?
Which is cool about them. These are NBA Top Shot digital collectibles. So they are all.
What the heck? I've never seen.
I've never seen that before. That's sick.
Yep.
It's Harry
behind
Potter.
her.
What?
So
That's crazy.
what's fun about it is it's kind of just like every moment that goes on through the NBA season.
Wow.
LeBron's 50,000 point. They even go back in time to the LeBron's rookie year. Steph Curry's
That's so
rookie year
cool.
moments. They'll take those moments out. And basically, you buy digital packs, and they're numbered. Like this one, for example, is Karl Anthony Towns Legendary, which is only 50 of them that exist. So this moment in particular, there would only be, say, 50 of them, and you'll get the digital NFT version. But then you can buy the displays, and you obviously could put them around and display them off, all your favorite collectibles you could put on and take a look at. So it's kind of something that has been, developing over the last 4 or 5 years. But it's fun because it's when you have your digital collection of that, they also do like these fast break games, which is like a daily fantasy. So it's kind of like they'll give you use your collection to play. Okay, which players tonight? Pick 5 players that are going to get 40 attempts at shooting 3-pointers combined and completed 25 3-pointers. So it's cool because it gives you something to do. Sometimes you collect a lot of things and you're just looking at them and you kind of say, all right, these are what I love. But sometimes digitally you can play a game with them, like the Pokemon with NBA. You can do that. So it's something that I could, I could continue to show you, send you some, some
Yeah, I would
moments.
love to. I would love to have one on my desk.
That
or
is
something.
amazing.
That's sick. Yeah.
It's something definitely to check out. I'll give you some more information on it, but it's something of the future, and especially from overseas, it's something easy to send to somebody. Like you could send, I can send you a collectible in seconds, and then there's a marketplace, there's packs, and now they're just coming out obviously with all the moments for the new rookie. So there's big displays of Cooper Flag, and all the rookie class for 25-26 coming up here. It's something that's neat. And then I even have an autographed one with Allen Iverson, because if you go to a trade show, I was like, I have cards, I have some jerseys. I'm like, I want to get them to do something different, you know. So I got them to autograph, and they have like, you know, an autograph panel on these crypto slabs that I have behind me. So it's like something new. It's kind of like, you know, for the future. I think it's something that, you know, people are getting more and more into the digital aspect. Just, you know, then there's a few companies that do it, you know. So it's something that I feel like with the youth today, buying packs sometimes is hard. I mean, how many times you've been to the Target, you've been to the, you know, your Walmart, where are they selling packs and cards? I mean, that's some of the difficulty of it. I mean, how about, you know, Slab Treasures, how do you get that amount to rip? Because sometimes, do you just order online, or do you go to trade shows, or how do you obtain all that? Because it's definitely hard to get an inventory, I'm sure.
100% in Australia.
Yeah, we've built like a really good relationship with the local card shop SJ2K, and they supply all of our stuff. So we get all our boxes through them. We've just started to be able to get access to cases. Like full cases. So you're chasing a case hit, which is obviously more exciting for people, because before we were doing like singular boxes and stuff like that. But they've been amazing.
That's like so interesting, not to cut you off, but because I have a boutique, right? And so transitioning, because we were thinking about the opportunity of starting a card shop, and I was like, okay, distribution, let me apply as a wholesaler to get Pokemon. And we tried a couple of the big suppliers, and they came back to us with terms that I was like, how does any card shop really make this work? Because from a business standpoint, everything that they required and the timelines that they put out, like, didn't make any good business sense. And so we put that on pause. So that's really interesting that you partner, because honestly, that makes a lot of sense with like minimum requirements of buy-ins and things like that. So I love that like helps them and helps you, and everybody wins, because that's how, honestly, like, that's nice to see. That's refreshing to see that like someone's willing to help you out, and then essentially that's helping them out because they can get more product, because they're gonna hit that minimum, right? Not to like pivot onto business, but like that's where my brain's at right now. So that makes a
we've
lot of
been
sense.
loyal to them from the start, and like you kind of see it on their website. Like when we start ripping a certain product, like the next week it's all sold out.
Yeah,
So,
that makes so much sense. I love that. That makes me excited. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's connections that you get hopefully down the line. Pokemon's hard to get to, so that's why you probably come across a lot of troubles there.
Yeah, NBA is getting hard to get at the moment, just with the transition into tops, and it's been hard. It's hard to get, and the prices just went through the roof.
Yeah.
Sure, you got the jumbo boxes, and you know, it's
so much
tough because
sorting,
you know you get
sorting the base cards.
yeah, you know, when you're guaranteed, you know, a relic and an autograph in a box, and you know those grails haven't been pulled. It's something I think some people obviously want to hoard them and wait, and obviously the price goes up if they're not pulled. And the resale of those boxes are just, you know, I'm sure people will get crazy. But thank you so much, Danielle. Just want to come to you a little bit. You mind just also telling us, I know about your interview history and talking to players, maybe, or you want to tell us a little bit about that aspect of more than just collecting that you have tied to sports?
Yeah, I mean, so I host a sport, like I said before, the sports talk radio show, and I'm doing TV now. But you know, when I'm not on, I'm a teacher during the day. You know, hopefully not for much longer. It's been 16 years of it, but trying to get out of it. But during the summer, especially, you know, what sports available pretty much every day that you can pick from? Baseball. So I applied often. I apply often over the past couple of years to Yankee Stadium and to Citi Field, to go there and to talk with the players and you know, build a relationship with them, just so I can take some sound and some video and post it and take the sound back to my show and, you know, use it to make a point and to, you know, show, because honestly, my first strike in especially New York sports media is that I'm a woman. I definitely don't know what I'm talking about, you know, so I feel like I just have to work a little extra. No, I know, but that's what people think.
Yeah.
Danielle, you do it. You're doing it for the dirt. Don't lie.
No, I've only,
Exclusive access to dirt.
no, I actually only got dirt with a credential. I went to the All-Star game in Seattle.
Uh-oh.
And I went to a corner of the outfield, and I was like, "All right, no one's going to see this." And I grabbed it.
Atta girl.
It's like the reverse of the movie The Great Escape. Instead of the dirt going out of the bottom of the pants, you're taking it up.
Yeah. So that was the only time I ever did it. Because I'll probably never be back at Seattle. I mean, never say never, but like it's so far, and I was like, I have to go for this right now. But yeah, so you build a relationship with the players and yada yada yada. And it's everybody's just impressed. Aaron Judge is probably my biggest pull as an interview in baseball. Yeah,
That's exciting.
You mentioned Derek Jeter before. Who I loved growing up. Loved Derek Jeter. I got to tell you, Aaron Judge, I think, just surpassed Derek Jeter in terms of my favorite Yankees of all. I mean, he is so nice. He makes you feel like you are the center of attention. He just has this calming quality about him. He's huge. I have big hands, and my hand disappeared inside his, and I was like shocked. It's never happened before. He's one of my favorite Yankees of all time, and of course there are Mets that are like that too. I mean, Brendan Nimmo is like that. Pete Alonso, not so much.
Okay.
With him, but yeah. So that's kind of. I want to almost try to. It's on my mind to try to get into the football locker rooms around here, but the Jets are horrible, and the Giants are not much better. So I don't know if that's worth the time.
Yeah, the Yankees earlier time.
I mean, I know it's at least you got. I mean, Giants. I think a lot of fans are hopeful for Jackson Dart and hoping that obviously we got something there that we know we can cling to. At least we got that out of this season.
Dude,
now
the Jets, the whole team. There's nothing. What am I going to watch on Sunday now? They can lose with him. They can lose without him, I guess. But it's a hard time being a Jet fan. I'll tell you that much.
Oh boy, yeah, that's for sure. It's like it's hard too because it's I mean, I know a couple years back, got Aaron Rodgers. Okay, this is what our team's going to be. We start picking up Devontae Adams, everyone else that comes along. And then now it's kind of, when you're left to rebuild after that, it's definitely difficult to know which direction you go. You get spun around too many times. The GPS can't recalculate.
Yeah, right. And you've got a completely what's that word? Incompetent head coach and general manager steering the GPS. So this is I want off the ride. I don't want to. I'm off.
Oh boy! Yeah, listen, we got the NBA season just getting started, so that's it. It's something to care for through the next couple, months until they lay out that fresh dirt, and that's it. You'll be right back down on the ball.
I don't know what. Should I go Minnesota next or Houston or Toronto? Toronto, the dirt's going to be exclusive there. They just made it to the World Series.
Yeah.
I think I'll wait for that one.
Yeah, that one.
Go to Houston and interview KD.
Oh yeah.
She's like, yeah.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. We'll see. Never say never.
Yeah. Exactly. You never know. And Danny, just want to come back to your collectibles, the amazing collection that you have there. What do you see for the next upcoming year? What's your plan? What's your strategy on what you're looking for?
Shelving, definitely on the other side of my room. That's probably the biggest thing. But other than that, probably a lot more Labubus, a lot more, hopefully some more Skull Pandas, whatever Pop Mart has to offer. I'm probably going to be there for that.
Awesome.
And Jellycat, Danny.
And Jellycats, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna start at Jellycat section then too.
You won't be disappointed. I'm telling you, I'll send you one.
I love the one I got from the New York City Jellycat Diner. It is so stinking adorable. So I'm
Which
actually
one did you get?
I got the cheesecake.
Oh, the cheesecake's cute.
It's very cute. I'm actually going down to New York tomorrow, so I don't have reservations at the diner, but I'm gonna check out like the FAO Schwartz and go upstairs because I think they have the new winter ones out. So I was gonna check
the holiday ones are so stinking cute. So
you have any
outfit. It's so cute.
Do you have any in a hand grab near you? Do you have any near you that you want to show or?
I don't
Or-
have any Jellycat. Well, actually, you know what? I see my New York one actually over here.
Oh, nice. This is
It'll
it.
have
I
to be
don't know.
a little bit of a flex to get over there, but here she is.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
nice.
he's
You got the
cute.
cutest little
So cute.
feetsies. And like I love these because they're all different like textures at the top. Like it kind of has a velvet, then they're soft, and then this
Yeah.
one's like textured
That's
more.
cool.
So I love that. And they have beans in their butt. That's my other favorite part about them. They're, like, pretty. So
So cute.
yeah.
That is cute.
Very awesome. Well, thank you all so much. I appreciate this. Was such a fun time. Thanks for sharing your stories, your collectibles. Had a great time. Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
Thanks
Thank
so much.
you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Appreciate
It was good to meet you all.
Do you collect? Oh,